I have beanbag chairs, I have handwritten letters, I have signed CDs, I have a ton of stuff. This might be a while. Hi all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Elle, the ultimate delusional fangirl. And today I thought it would be really fun to just like go through all my like really rare stuff. I don't have that many like rare items for like bigger artists, so we're gonna go over like some stuff from smaller artists, not all of it. I have a lot more. If y'all want more, I can show you more. But for now, we're just gonna go over the stuff I've set out. For context, y'all need to know that I don't have a job. Like, you may think like, oh, this isn't that much. Y'all, I don't have a job. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Okay, I think we're gonna go like least rare to most rare. So we're gonna start out with my Olivia Rodrigo Japanese tour edition Guts Spilled CD. So if you weren't aware, they have not printed Guts Spilled on CD. There's a few vinyls with it. Aside from this, there is no Guts Spilled CD. So this is the Japanese tour edition. It comes with this little tour book, really cute. And then it has obviously this little thing. And then if you open it, it's Guts Spilled. And then it has the Guts CD. And then we have the regular lyric book. This is standard edition. We have a poster that I have not put up yet. It's double-sided and I can't choose which side to put up. And then it has the Japanese lyrics for all the songs, including the deluxe songs. And then we have like a little entry page for competition to meet Olivia after the show in Japan. I did not go to the Guts World Tour in Japan. This is something you can buy and like order from Japan, but I think not a lot of people know about it. I've had so many people ask me like, where did you get a Guts Spilled CD? And I think the reason that most people aren't willing to spend the money on it is because you're paying $50 something for 4 extra songs, because you have to ship it in from Japan, and even before that it's like $30. So definitely, like, I'm sure they mass produced it to an extent, but definitely on the more rare side in my opinion. I'm struggling to put this back, y'all, just because you can't like get it at every record store. It's not the most well-known CD in the world. Yeah, I have a little short on it. I'll link it in the description, but yeah. Okay, I think the next thing I'm gonna go over is my Kit Connor signed playbill for Romeo and Juliet. I also have a poster. I'll put a picture of it. I have a poster signed by him and Rachel. Rachel missed this, so she didn't sign this one, but I didn't want to like fully take down my poster. It's like framed. So Kit Connor signed right here. And so this is, I met him and I met Rachel at Romeo and Juliet in New York City. It was insane. I remember before I even like met Kit Connor, we had aisle and he went up our aisle and I remember like shaking, like, oh my god, he's right there. Like I could see him sweat. It was so close, and that was crazy for me. Yeah, very cute playbill, standard playbill, but it's signed and crazy. Okay, next, I don't know how rare this is. I have signed The Secret of Us vinyl insert. At the time I bought this, she did not have CDs that were signed, so I just bought a vinyl. I don't have a vinyl player, for context. I have a lot of vinyls that I just bought because they came with something else. Like, one came with a poster, so I was like, okay, I want that. One came with Grace Abrams' signature, so I was like, okay. But yeah, I don't know how rare it is, but the signature is so cute. I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, if you put it at a weird angle, it looks very strange. Y'all, I'm scared I'm gonna lose this stuff. Okay, so this next one is a signed CD by Griff. If you don't know who Griff is, first of all, highly recommend her music. It's incredible. She opened for Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter. I was so lucky to see her open for Sabrina. I was the last show she opened for. I'm seeing her again at All Things Go this year, which, subscribe if you want to see that vlog. Super excited. Subscribe even if you don't want to see that vlog, because I don't have a job and I need to be able to fund this. So anyways, she was doing at Banquet Records. She had these custom signed CDs and vinyls where you could tell her what to write and she would write it. And so I asked, what's your favorite lyric from the chorus of Vertigo, which is my favorite song from her. And she said, "Can't take the heat, that's Mexico," with a little exclamation point. Love Griff. Her signature is literally so cute, by the way. Adorable. I remember being so excited when I received this. This is my only like custom signed CD, I think. I think you could probably find a signed Griff CD online. Could you find one with these exact lyrics? Probably not, but I don't know how rare it is. Also, just like how many people want it, but she is absolutely incredible. If you're looking to get into her, definitely listen to her new album, Vertigo, and I think top 3 songs I recommend are 19th Hour, Vertigo, and Anything. This next one is like a same artist thing. So I own half of the set list from the Conan Gray show in Dallas, Texas. It's the one that he like looks out when he's on stage. And I have a little bit of a story time for this one. So I was in Lower Bowl and I saw a tweet of someone saying, I have a free Conan Gray ticket for tonight in Dallas, Texas. And I was like, what? So I responded to said tweet 6 times and then DM'd the person. I'm so delusional, y'all. And then they ask like, what's your full name and like your email address, which is like, I know you have to put it in for Ticketmaster to do a transfer, but I was like, okay. I was a bit worried. And then I get an email a minute later that I have a new ticket and it's literally front row. And so one of the positives of this is that I could get a set list. So the venue we went to, they don't let you on the floor after the show, even though the show's over, to like grab confetti or anything. So after the show, I say thank you to her, and then I go into the middle of the front row area, and there's like 20 of us yelling at security like, set list! The security guard was terrified, and you could see it in his eyes. For a few minutes, he like tried to block us out and ignore us. And we just got so loud, like, set list, set list, set list. I'm not gonna yell right now. My mom has a patient next door, but... So, he goes really far back, like, to the back of the stage, throws it out, and I was in the middle with one other girl, and we both grabbed it, and it ripped. So she has the side that says Fort Worth, and I have the side with the songs. And then the next part of this is I own 2 signed Conan Gray CD inserts. And people have been saying that he does auto pen. Auto pen does not look like this, y'all. I fear auto pen does not look like this. Because if you compare it to like his really like defined signature, yeah. So I have the Super 8 one. Very cute. I'm so sad, y'all. He just announced the Wishbone tour. He is fully skipping Texas. Mind you, part of the like a huge part of the promotion is based in Texas. Like, y'all. Why are we skipping Texas? So I actually couldn't see him on the Super 8 tour either because I was in Maryland at the time and he wasn't coming to Maryland. He was coming to Texas. Timing wouldn't work. And now he's skipping Maryland and Texas. Conan, you better come to Texas. I swear to God. And then the next one is, this is double-sided, which I love. I think that's really cute compared to this one, which this is the back. So it has his little signature. This signature is gorgeous, y'all. Also, can we talk about the Found Heaven cover? Like, actually insane. Like, gorgeous, gorgeous. Also, I absolutely hate it when people do inserts and it's not like the album cover. So I really appreciated that he like signed the album cover, even if it wasn't like the main one that you see. Okay, next thing. Lucy Dacus signed insert. Signatures right there. And so I also have a signed vinyl insert. I bought the vinyl because I wanted the tote bag that you got with it at the record store listening party, and I didn't realize it was a signed vinyl, but it was. Not complaining. I also have a set list from her because I did a full fan project and I got the set list because of that. I'm probably gonna make a Lucy Dacus tour video at some point in the near future, so subscribe for that one as well. So this is actually a really thick paper. Like, most of my inserts are not this thick. But yeah, so signed, and then on the back it is blank, but it did bleed through a bit right here. Y'all, I look awful. Ignore that. This next one, I don't know how rare this stuff is, y'all. Okay, this next one was sent to me by Gail's team. If you don't know who Gail is, she opened for Taylor Swift on the Eras tour. If you know the song ABCDEFU, that's her. I swear her music is better than that. She has like actual deep lyrics and everyone just knows that one song. Okay, wait. My recommendations for Gail are go listen to Love Starved, parentheses, Love Sick, 15, trigger warning for that one, and then And then Snow Angels. Those are my top 3, I think. Oh, and Z, top 4. Okay, so she has a song called Leave Me for Dead, and so for part of her promotion, her team sent out to a few lucky fans these Leave Me for Dead lyric zines. I tore a bit when I was opening it. I don't know how many of these they printed. Yeah, you can see it's a bit torn, but it's so cool. Oh my god. Yeah, so I think this is super duper cool. I really love it. And then another thing I received from someone's team is Gigi Perez. If you don't know who she is, you know the song Sailor Song? Won't you kiss me on the mouth and love me like a sailor? That one, that's Gigi Perez. She opened for my Girl in Red show. It was actually a very strange experience because she blew up after she was announced to be the opener of Girl in Red, but like before our show, and we were the first show of Girl in Red, so we kind of realized that we were like one of, if not the first show she did after she blew up. So that was a really cool experience. So her team actually starts passing out these cute little postcards because she has these little like drawings for all of her songs, and then this is the back. You can send a little message to her, and then they had a photo booth and stuff that you could do. It was for a 2,000 person venue opening for Girl in Red, who played 12 songs. This was insane. I thought it was really cool. It's a bit bent on the edges because obviously it was in my bag while I was at the show, but she was a great performer, and again, I can't wait to see her again now All Things Go. I'm so excited. Another thing I received from someone's team is this Sadie Jean postcard. I've received a few things from her team. I've gotten postcards, I have a signed coloring book on the way, so I'm really excited for that one. I'll do a like open it with me when it comes. Yeah, love Sadie Jean. If you don't know who she is, she has a ton of good music. You should definitely go check her out. I'd recommend listening to Locksmith just because, and I don't know if it's called Shut Up. I think it is. I don't know. If it's not called Shut Up, I'll put the title on the screen, but it's a really good song. So it's a little postcard that I got. Sadie, please tour in the US. She announced a Europe tour and she's not coming to the US yet, and I'm very sad about it. I don't know how rare this is. So I know Taylor Swift signed like thousands, like hundreds of thousands of these, but I have a little signed Tortured Poets with a heart. So cute. I got this as a birthday gift from one of my friends. Insane birthday gift, by the way. Insane. I love that you can tell like the Sharpie was kind of running out of ink, but she's so gorgeous. I love the heart. My heart is so cute. I need to stop staring at this, y'all. So we have 3 more things. And the last one, I fear I will not be able to show y'all because it takes up a quarter of my room. I'll put pictures on the screen though. So this next one is, it's not Ezra, but it accompanies something that's like one of one. So this is a signed Maisie Peters The Good Witch insert. You can see her signature. I think I got it from Banquet Records as well. Maybe Spin Me. I think I got it from Spin Me Around Records actually. Super cool. Very cute. Love her signature. Cannot wait for her 3rd album, by the way. If you don't know who Maisie Peters is, I keep doing this. Anyways, if you don't know who Maisie Peters is, she opened for the Eras Tour. She opened for Conan Gray on his Found Heaven tour. Her music is so fun. I absolutely love it. Go listen to, oh my god, she has so much good music. I can't. We're gonna do a top 5. Love Him I Don't, Yoko, You're Just a Boy and I'm Kind of the Man. Oh, her music's so good. Therapy's really, really good. I love you, Therapy. Not Another Rock Star is my 5th one. Okay, yeah. So this next item, more of the stories on my Conan Gray tour video. But so I actually ended up meeting Maisie Peters. She was opening for Conan Gray, and what she would do is she would go to like a local bookstore every show, and I realized there was a pattern of it being like close to the venue. So I'm telling y'all again, I'm a delusional fangirl like that. Yeah, so I found a bookstore 3 minutes away from the venue, and I got 50 people because she asked what store should I go to. I got 50 people on Twitter from random group chats to submit the same bookstore. Showed up at that bookstore, waited around for her, and there was like an old man who owned it, and he was in there. He was like, do you need help looking for anything? I was like, no. And I was like terrified. I didn't even know if she was gonna come, you know, whatever. And so before she's even out, I see like her band come out, I see her hair. Also, I told my mom like that's her, because I like the car looks like a touring car, and so I was like, oh my god, mom, that's her. She gets out and I'm like yelling like Macy, like oh. So the other thing she does at the bookstore though, she'll take a book, she'll like a book recommendation, and she'll put a handwritten letter into it. So this is mine, one of one. This is the envelope, and this is the letter on the inside. I met her and I'm on her Twitter. There's a picture of me and her on her Twitter, which is crazy work. But this is the inside. Oh, it's so cute. I'm like still in shock about this one. This is one of those things where it's just like I'm never gonna get over it. Like ever. Yeah. And then my final piece of merchandise is something I'm not going to be able to bring out to y'all. This piece of merchandise I received from Livy's HQ, which video right here, about how to get a Livy's HQ DM if you want one. So I got a DM. By the way, it was right after I took my pre-SAT. Like I was in my pre-SAT, went on Twitter, saw that people were getting DMs. I was like, ah, I missed it again. Anyways, and then I checked my DMs because I realized I had a notification, and they asked me for my address, and they told me it would take a big box and that they could put me on their next list instead if I didn't want a huge thing. I was like, no, I want a huge thing. And so that night I got an email from Lovesac, a brand I had not heard of. They make beanbag chairs and furniture. And they were like, okay, your order's on the way. And I didn't know what my order was. I was really concerned. And then I look online, and other people who got the DM got it. Like got this email, and I was like, oh my god. Olivia Rodrigo's team sent me a full-size beanbag chair. It takes up a quarter of my room. It says Guts World Tour. The beanbag chair itself is not like rare. The cover of it is. I think there's like maybe 20 of us that got the DM from Livy's HQ. I did not see that many. I saw like 10 of us that got the DM, and then Lovesac gave away one. They did like a giveaway, so I think this is maybe one of 50, if even that. I think probably more like one of 25. It's really comfortable too. Definitely recommend getting a Lovesac. They said that they might sell them eventually, but they said that like last October, so I don't think they will. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for this video. As always, please like and subscribe. Please watch my other videos so I can start making money off of this, because I fear all of this is not cheap. Put simply, I don't have a job. Trust me, I've tried. No one wants to hire me because they can all tell I'm crazy. Please subscribe, please. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.